Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ojasi Swar. Today we are going to be talking about chasing uniqueness. I thought of a name for this video already, and it was going to be what would people say, because I was going to talk about things that I did in order to fit in, just because of the fear of what would people say. But then I realized I'm on a journey to not fit in. I'm on a journey where I'm chasing uniqueness every single day. I'm trying to be someone who is not like every single person on earth. So I was like, maybe I should talk about the journey of trying not to fit in and why it is so much more better than trying to fit in. As a teenager, I've always been someone who has tried their best to fit in no matter what. I have done absurd things just to fit in, and today I'm going to be talking about those absurd things that I have done in order to fit into my social circle. And now I'm trying so hard not to fit in. Like, anytime I get the hint of like being the same as everyone around me, I just feel uneasy. And when I think about it, like, the teenage me would get so much comfort in the thought that she is fitting in with everyone around her. So I was just like, what? I've changed so much. And I just wanted to talk about these absurd things that I did just to fit into my friend group. One of the most absurd things I did was lie about my music taste just because I was scared of judgment. So I didn't completely lie about my music taste. I just tried to listen to music that was trending at that time, music that my friends would listen to, so I could fit in. When in reality, I really liked different kinds of music. See, at that time, English music, Western music was trending a lot.
Every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
Just just music that was so out of touch with my culture.
5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before.
And I was someone who was into Bollywood music. I was someone who was into Nepali songs, but I couldn't say that out loud because I was scared about what my friends would say. I was scared about what would people say, and most of all, I was scared about not fitting into my friend group. I was scared about being like the uncool one. Not that I was a cool teenager. See, and that I think plays a huge part because I wasn't exactly a cool teenager, and being different from everyone else would make me even more uncool. So why would I share? Why would I try to be different, you know? Similarly, another absurd thing that I did was didn't see language as a hidden strength. I studied in a school where English was spoken 24/7. We were taught in English. My parents spoke in English, my siblings spoke in English, everyone spoke in English. But I just knew Nepali so well. Like, there was just words that I knew, there were just meanings that I knew in Nepali, and I wasn't being able to share that out aloud because at that time being at that time just knowing too much Nepali was seen as being too traditional, or being seen as someone who was not someone who wasn't modern, if that makes sense. So I didn't want to be seen as someone who was like that, and that's so absurd. I hid my talent of knowing Nepali so well just because I wanted to fit in with people that didn't know Nepali. How uncool is that? How uncool is trying to... Someone's like someone's screaming outside. But yeah, how uncool is trying to hide your talent? I did so well in Nepali in my school. Excuse the screaming outside. I don't know who's screaming. But now that I look at it, if I met a teenager who was so good at Nepali, I'd think she was so cool. Like, what the hell? Similarly, this brings me to my other point, and it was which I label as the homework pet peeve. I have always thought people who copied homework were the most disgusting people on earth. And at that time, I didn't say anything because I wanted to fit in. People would try to copy my homework and I would let them like openly copy my homework. And the worst part about this is they wouldn't get any scolding from the teachers, and I would have to hear everything from the teachers because I let them copy and I didn't stop them. Now, imagine as a teenager if I had stopped them from copying my homework. Imagine how uncool I would be. Imagine how uncool that would look, right? So I obviously didn't do that, which I obviously regret, because the only thing you get out of copying others' homework is you becoming dumber. So it's on you and not me, now that I think about it. But I didn't do that, and I kind of regret it, because I can't imagine how much I contributed to those people's grades just because I let them copy my homework. I gave off my hard work that easily. Like, however, now I'm someone who chases uniqueness. Like I said, I've been trying my best to chase uniqueness, and oh, now that I think about it, I might change the title of the video into Chasing Uniqueness. I've changed the title of the video so many times, but now I've overcome that fear, or overcome that want and need to fit in, that even when people try to become like me, I get so mad. I'm like, I'm trying my best to be different. Can you not be the same as me? You know? The purpose of this video is not to educate teenagers or motivate teenagers into trying not to fit in. It's actually just to make you guys, my viewers, remember the moments that they tried to fit in so bad, and look at themselves now and how hard we try not to fit in now. If you guys have absurd things that you guys did in order to fit in, then comment down below. I'd love to read it, because I know I'm not the only one who's done stuff like these to fit in. But I just thought these were so absurd, and I just thought these were things people don't really talk about. These are like minute things that I did in order to fit in, that I look back at now and laugh. So I just wanted to talk about that. This is gonna be such a short video, but I think that's better, right? Anyways, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.